Hi Scorpio, thank you for joining the channel Moon Oracle. I'm Allison, and these are your love messages for February 2020. So this reading is pertaining to the person you're currently thinking about or romantically connected to. So check for your sun, moon, and or Venus signs to see which readings may resonate with you. And also, if you're drawn to the title, regardless of what's in your chart, the reading may be for you. So the first thing that came out, Scorpio, is lovers. All of our connections, all of the connections we get into are divine simply because there's lessons within it that we must go through. So therefore all of our connections are divine. But this specific connection is definitely divine. There's something about it that it's like you have to experience something within this connection. There's a lot that you could be learning within it. However, you can just simply really be drawn to this person. There could just be a lot of love here. But there is some overthinking happening within this connection. Someone could be up late at night, not really getting the sleep that they need because they're wired when it comes to this connection. They're wired to the feelings that they're gaining from this connection. Everything that's coming to someone's mind and heart, it has them, it has you in this place where you can't turn your mind off. There could be some worry, someone could be worrying a bit when it comes to this connection. There could be things that they feel like it's too good to be true, or there's just things that there's still worry that lies around it because maybe there's some things that haven't been settled yet with self. Maybe there are things that you still feel like you feel behind in some way. So there could just be a lot of thoughts that you're keeping to yourself because you're worrying about something. You could be overanalyzing something within the connection as well. But or you could just be overanalyzing the fact that it makes you feel so good. There could be that too, because someone is definitely someone is drawn to someone in this connection where it's just like they are willing to come in and fulfill you emotionally. Someone is willing to give their offer of love. It's a new way of loving. It's a new way of experiencing a love. So there could just be doubts. And it doesn't mean it has to be towards this person. It could just be within yourself. Someone, though, isn't really taking the time to slow down and inner reflect. Someone isn't taking the time to just look at all the options that they could have on how to really go about this in a way that's not going to tarnish this connection, to tarnish just your energy field itself. Someone isn't really choosing to go within and meditate on it at least. Let's see what else you get though. So what else do we have for Scorpio in love for February 2020? Maybe there's more that someone wants to express because they feel like their feelings are becoming more heightened within the connection, and it feels great, it feels good, but because it feels so good, it could scare you, it could scare someone. There could be more that they want to share and express, and that is what you may not know how to do. Maybe you're just you're timid to do so. You're becoming hesitant to move forward with the ways that you want to offer your love, offer your cups. So that keeps you in a state of conflict with yourself. Wow. So, okay. High Priestess comes out, 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. There could be a lot of intuition that stems from this connection. I think someone knows that there's high potential within the connection. They see, in a sense, how they can steer the ship. Not necessarily take control, but they see it inspires them to come up with even more ideas on how to really come full circle with this connection. It's like, I know how to become even happier within this connection with you. There's something about this person that it gives you hope again, in a sense. It gives you hope that you can be happy in the long run. You can be happy. There can be more fulfillment that comes in being with this person. And maybe just what you intuitively pick up on and know. You may also know that if you are the one who is overthinking and stressing yourself out about this connection, you may know that. You may be trying to come to terms on how to become balanced for yourself, become more balanced with yourself, so that you don't feel like you end up sabotaging the connection with your overthinking or with your doubts. Empress comes out. Yeah, this can really feel like a real spiritual connection. You could feel very spiritually connected to this person. There's a new beginning here that can happen. If it hasn't happened, like towards, like, if you're not taking the next steps to really creating this beginning, like saying yes to this, to committing to this connection, it's like that energy is just there. That energy of wanting to do that is there. And it can happen because the tools that you have access to are here. You know, it's all within you. Someone could really want to act on this connection. Someone could really want to act, like give an act of love. Just really show this person who you are and what comes with you when it comes to love. How much love you really do have stored and how much of it you can really apply and give out. It's all about just making those steps, and it's like just, baby steps. If you want to take baby steps, go ahead, but make sure that within each step that you're taking and within what it is that you're saying, you're in a sense giving your all. You're in a sense, you have to stay open. Stay open. And I lost what else I was going to say. So moving on. What else do we have for Scorpio? All these cards keep flying out. I feel like there's a lot of scattered energy here because it's fucking Scorpio already, right? Scattered, somewhat of paranoia, somewhat of overthinking, but there's a lot of love. There's a lot of energy. So, yeah, now Queen of Wands comes out. It's just a matter of acting on how you feel, going with what you truly feel. Especially if you know, like, you can bring something to life. Like, don't be scared of what you know you can manifest. You know you have the ability to manifest something here. So it may require you to continue to show that creative side of you. and to show that boldness, that bold part of you. It matters that you do that within everything else you do in your life. Make sure that's being transferred. Make sure that's being shown within your work. Make sure that it's being shown with just how you communicate with people. It'll help bring in more, it may help you feel more calm within the process, and it'll lighten your load in a sense and take off all that excess weight, which will give you the ability to actually express how you want to express yourself towards this person, how you want to move within this connection with this person. Just be real about that, you know, and know that that shit's real. Know that that can happen. And also letting things grow. And in order to stay in tune with it, you need to stay in tune with self. So yeah, maybe meditation is important, and that can look however, you know, you want. Just make sure that you're taking the time to do the things that it brings you peace, you know. Do things that give you peace, that sense of inner peace, which connects you straight to love. Love is what makes you up. So you have to be honest with yourself at the end of the day when it comes to your needs and what it is that you feel like you really need, like when it comes to emotional fulfillment. Things take time, things are a process, but anything is possible. And we have to work towards it as well. So make sure that you're keeping yourself aligned by keeping yourself open. Just keep yourself open. Stay open. You have the world now. So waiting, being patience is necessary. Patience is definitely necessary. And while you're waiting, just continue to believe that things can work out and things can go in your favor, and this connection can blossom into something that you've always dreamed of, that you always hoped for. You know, your manifestations are here. Wish fulfillment is here. It's not all just gonna be put on your lap, though. It's still part of you meeting that other person halfway too. It's still part of you doing your work and your inner work. It's continuing to garden yourself, water yourself. Like, this is almost similar to Cancer's message, because it's talking about mastering self-love and the importance of mastering self-love in order to get closer with someone else, in order to, you know, bring in a new love. It's like, while Cancer is doing that, that is how their world is changing. That is how the wheel is turning. So they get rewarded with love because they are applying that to themselves. So that's there too, and that's a very important message to put out as well. Yeah. I think it's a matter of just making sure the communication is open too. Always be open to communicate. You know, keep in touch with where someone's thoughts can be, with where their hearts currently reside. And even just asking yourself the things that you need, like making sure that you're okay throughout the day, and just checking in with yourself and asking yourself, what do I need right now? How do I feel? You know, just, it's that constant communication that, yeah, you give to the other person, but make sure it's an even flow. Make sure that you're giving that to yourself as well. A lot of the times that's really all we need, to just continue to talk with ourselves, to fully gain enlightenment, to gain understanding, to gain balance, and to keep that balance, to have that balance remain within us and our connections. So 10 of Pentacles comes out. 10 of Pentacles is meant to come out. I feel like this is all a matter of just keeping balance, just remaining tranquil, and remaining in your inner truth. Continue to practice what you believe in. Continue to stay in that practice. Remain in that faith. Especially when it comes to love and how you see love, how you view love, what love means to you. This really is just a boost. It's just like it jump starts everything and just throws you in it. It just throws you in the circle of love. You know what I mean? It's like you do your part. For the most part, just at least do that. Do that for yourself, and it's like, in a sense, the universe will actually show you the rest. It will definitely co-create with you and bring in everything else. It'll do the rest of the work. But you can't lose hope. You can't lose faith. You have to stay inspired, and enlighten yourself. Like, what are the ways that you can become enlightened from what you practice and what it is that you cling to and what it is that you learn from your experiences and what you are called to hear and connect with and connect to. Yeah. So two of Pentacles connects to all of that as well. There's a lot of Earth cards coming out now. So I guess there's a need for some sort of stability, or just making sure that there's recognition, recognizing our values, making sure that we're not repeating the same cycles within our experiences, and the opportunities that are given to us. How can we set a strong foundation for them, and how can we have things last? How can we make things last? That could be a lot that's like, running around in your mind or the other person's mind, but it's more of a matter of, no, like, I want this shit to stay firm and grounded. I want to feel grounded, and I want to make sure that this is here and this can last. And it's like, okay, I hear you. Just don't give your energy all to one place. There's that too. Don't over water yourself. Don't over water your plants. You know what I mean? Like, you have to keep things in moderation. So make sure that you're keeping that even flow. You're moving around and you're doing other things and you're tending to other things. So it's not about keeping yourself busy, and it's not necessarily about staying productive. It doesn't have to be that deep. Just make sure that if you want to, in a sense, feel fulfilled, make sure that you're just doing the things that you actually want to do. Don't feel like you need to find shit to do in order to feel like to feel more worthy of yourself, to feel like, there's worthiness within who you are and within what you're receiving from another person. It's not, no one's asking you to, bust your ass and all that shit. Just, make time to do shit that you want to do and move in an honest way. That's really all it is. But someone could still be contemplating this. Someone could be contemplating on what they want. If at the end of the day, if this is even really what they want, or if they're just creating illusions in their head and they're overthinking it, someone's fucking overthinking. I really feel the need to say that. Or you could just be trying to find a way to remain balanced. So you could really be applying all those things that I said, You may know that you're over analyzing a few things within the connection or with yourself. So maybe you are trying to take a different approach. and slow down, or just, you know, shift, try to redirect yourself. King of Cups comes out. That's you. Yeah. Just stay in tune with who you are. Be honest with yourself. And yes, keep your morals close. If there are things that you feel like you need to communicate, so you know that shit's real, so you know it's real, right? Just communicate that. Express yourself, even if it means you having to just express yourself through accessorizing, you know? Start dressing in the ways that really align with who you are. Don't feel the need to keep moving in a way that's not genuine, you know? Start wearing the colors that you love to wear. Start dressing how Scorpio truly dresses, how Scorpio actually wants to dress. It can be small shit like that, but that shit adds up to a lot. So that shit matters. Yeah, it's really a matter of just staying true to who you are and how you are honestly feeling. And if you feel the need to communicate that with whoever it is that you're connected to, that'll bring in more clarity. That'll bring in more stability, more comfort, and more opportunities. Definitely more opportunities that you may want to actually explore. So just keep that in mind. But we're going to leave it here. These were your love messages for February 2020. Love you, Scorpio. Bye.